Alright, it has been 1 month, well, and a couple of days, because I forgot to record on the actual day. This week has been a little bit crazy, but it's been 1 month, generally, since I had my PRK eye surgery, and I wanted to give a little bit of an update since it is, you know, a slower healing one versus the LASIK with the flap thingy that just grosses me out and would make me very stressed. So I wanted to let you know how it's been after a month. So in general, my eyes, I would say, are pretty much 100% there. They're not like fully clear, like I can tell sometimes in the evenings. They get a little bit like tired or something, or dry, or I don't know what. But it doesn't get super blurry. It's like my whole vision just kind of, gets out of focus, kind of, but it still is clearer than it was before I had the PRK eye surgery thingy. So it's still clearer than it was, but it's just like I can tell that they're not fully smoothed over yet. Hopefully that makes sense, but really it's only at night. Like right now, I said last time that it was still a little bit fuzzy, like looking at my phone, but I can actually read how long it's been recording already. And I can still, if the screen wasn't on my window, I think I would be able to read the license plate that I mentioned last time that's across the street, because I can read it downstairs, where we have portions of window with no screens, and I can read it from there. So I'm assuming it's the screen that's messing me up. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I think that's why. My prescription, if you didn't watch the first video, my prescription was a -225. I don't know how to say it correctly, but that's what it was. So it was decently bad, but it wasn't like insanely bad. It was enough to where I would need, you know, to wear glasses and contacts and stuff like that to be able to function properly and to be able to see, just in general, be able to see stuff clearly, but not enough to like where I had to wear it, because most of the time I didn't, just because it was such a pain in the butt. I don't like wearing glasses because I have acne, and it would make it get very much worse, especially like, you know, obviously where it touched my face, on my nose and stuff. It just made it quite bad, and just wearing them is such a pain in the butt, just having it on your face all the time, like it's just annoying. And then contacts I would wear more often, obviously, because I do prefer contacts because of the glasses thing on my face. But again, I wouldn't wear them unless I absolutely had to. I would go without most of the time because I don't like wearing them, and it's one of those things that it would be the same if I got the flap version versus PRK. Contact lenses, I always worried about them getting like stuck in my eye. I know it's not possible, or ripping, or just all the things that I really shouldn't worry about, but I did. So that's why I didn't wear them very often, and that's why I wanted to get my eyes done. The main point of this video is to tell you how it is after 1 month, and I would say it's pretty much 100% healed. It's very much, it's not as like, I don't know the best word for it, but like I've read online that it's like my vision isn't fully sharp, I guess, is the best way to put it. Like the far away things I can see, yes, but like versus in contacts, the edges are kind of fuzzy on stuff, if that makes sense. But again, I can see it, so that's why I know they're not fully healed yet. The medicine that I was using, I only used for a month, which was wonderful. And it was the steroid, so I don't know what it was called, unfortunately. I threw the bottle away. But yeah, I only used it for a month, which was lovely, so I didn't have to use it long. I'm still using just regular eye drops. I don't think I need them. I don't really have dry eye, again, that I notice. I might, but I don't notice it. So I am still using eye drops every couple hours or so, just because I feel like it's important for them to heal properly. Don't know if I need it or not, but I'm still using them. But yeah, overall, this has been like, I still, like, I was headed out of my room one day, and if I were to wear glasses, it would only be in my bedroom, and I would only put them on for a few minutes just so that I could see something, and then I would take them off. I would basically never wear glasses out of my room. Well, yeah, never. I can't remember the last time I did. But yeah, one day I thought that I had them on still as I was like leaving my room, and I was just like, oh, I need to take off my glasses. But obviously I've had nothing on my face, and it was just my eyes. I had no contacts, nothing. That was probably the weirdest time, because I was just like, oh, that's kind of awesome. So yeah, my vision is pretty much exactly like that. It's just in the evenings my eyes get tired, and that's it. That'll go away whenever it decides to. I'm not worried about it, because the fact that I don't have to wear glasses or contacts, you know, it's worth waiting, or worrying about the flap thingy, you know what I mean. It's worth waiting for this to heal. I will be patient. And again, with noticing how my eyes are healing, it's really the little things that I've been noticing. Like, my up close vision also got kind of rough, because when my eyes get blurry, the whole thing goes. It's not just the distance, it's up close too. So like when I was texting or using my phone and stuff, I had to increase the font size because it was a little rough, but I'm able to lower that back down. So that's exciting. So I can tell it's the little things that it's healing. And it's very cool to just be like, huh, that's weird. I can see that, versus, you know, just how it was. And I still haven't experienced any pain or, again, the dryness. I haven't really felt it. What was it? Third and fourth, or second and fourth day? I think it was third and fourth days. The light was extremely bright. Again, if you watched the first video, you saw that. But it didn't hurt. It was just very bright. So I wore sunglasses, and since then I haven't had any issues with light. At nighttime, headlights coming straight on are a little bit bright, but they don't hurt. Like, they're brighter than they were. But they don't hurt or anything like that. It's just like they're a little bit more noticeable. And in my mind, that could also be because they're more clear. So I'm not used to, you know, seeing the lights as clearly as they were. So I don't know. It could be a little bit of both. I never had, well, that's not true. I had the halos around lights at night for the third and fourth, maybe the fifth day. But now they're completely gone, so that's nice too. I didn't have, again, this was only the third and fourth or fifth days of the recovery. I had a little bit of ghosting around really bright lights, but that's all gone now too. And again, it was only for those couple of days, so I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just because that was when my eyes were really, really healing. So besides those couple of things, I haven't had any issues. At the follow-up appointment that I went to a couple of days ago for the 1-month checkup, my eyes were, I don't know what the prescription was, but they weren't reading perfectly clear. So he's gonna see me again in 2 months to see how it will be at 3 months. But as far as I'm concerned, I'd say they're darn perfect, so I can't imagine like what they'll be then. It was just because I think they're still healing. He did say both eyes have a little bit of astigmatism, but I think they had that before. I'm not sure though. And it's nothing like worthwhile. I think it's just because they're healing. My plant just tipped over. Here you go, little guy. He just tipped over. Stand up, please. Thank you. Sorry about that. He was important. He just fell to one side and his little roots were coming out of the water, and I don't want that. Everything else at the doctor's appointment, checkup, whatever, went really well. Everything is healing beautifully, all the things, so I'm very pleased with that. and then he'll see me again in 2 months for the 3-month update, and I will do another update video then to let you know, and then I'll probably do another 6-month, because this seems to be like big steps happen at the 3 and 6 month, just from what I've read. So I'll do more updates for then. And I still can't believe that I am seeing without contacts or glasses on my face, and it's this clear, and it's only been a month. Like, it's insane. I still can't believe it. Yeah, hopefully this video wasn't just kind of like annoying and actually gave you some good information about the 1 month. I didn't know exactly what I should say, so hopefully this was helpful. Because honestly, everything's just been going smoothly, so I really don't know what else to say. If you have any questions or whatever, you can ask. The only thing I won't be answering, like I said in the other video, is anything about price. I'm just refusing to talk about that because it varies so much on where you go, and who you see and where you are and all those things. So I'm not going to be talking about that. But if you have any other questions about healing or anything whatsoever, I will be happy to answer them, just because I know this is a big decision and it can be very scary. So I do want to help as much as possible. But yeah, I hope that this video is at least a little bit helpful for you. Because again, I didn't really know what to say besides I can see clearly, and now that song is stuck in my head. Darn it. But I can see clearly, and it's amazing, and I have no regrets whatsoever. This is like, you know, I still can't believe it. Yeah, I will see you again in a couple months with another update, but for realsies, I will see you next week with another new video. And thank you so much for watching, and yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to help. And yeah, truly though, thanks for watching. Bye! See you next week.